Good day, Mundane Man here, and today, because it's -20 out and I had to get my phone screen fixed, I decided I will do a mall walk at West Edmonton Mall. I haven't been in this mall in like forever. It's funny, when you live in a place, you don't necessarily visit all of the local sites. And I mean, this place is a bit of an entertainment center. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning, and I am wondering, why are there so many kids here? Don't these kids go to school? Must be some kind of professional day or something, because yeah, there's lots of kids around. So my phone is going to take about 2 hours to fix. So I cracked the screen on it a few months ago, and yeah, I wasn't happy about that, but I did have the plan for one screen replacement, and I got that going for me, I guess. I could use a haircut. I might come back there and see how easy it is to kill 2 hours here, though. Public skating at the ice rink, I guess. I had my GoPro today. Might have been less conspicuous to have just used my phone, but whatevs. All kinds of stores I didn't even know existed. Foot Locker is a staple, though, at any mall. Boy, it didn't take me long to get to the end of the mall. From phase 4 to phase 1, just like that. Ever wondered what the guts of an escalator look like? It's interesting that Toyota decided to put a dealership right in the mall. Prius. Well, I guess some people are still buying cars. Around here it's mostly SUVs. Toyota Crown. I think that's a name that they've been using since the 60s, 1960s that is. I think it used to be a more upscale car back in the day. All these sales guys standing around just waiting for a sucker to walk in. I love the smell of new tires. Wonder if Michelin's having a sale in general. My bonus comes in this week, or next week. So I'm probably going to be getting tires for my truck, as much as I don't want to. Tip Top Tailors still exists, if that's... Yeah, still Tip Top Tailors. My brother-in-law worked there approximately 100 years ago. Lots of jewelry stores here. Walk around it and still don't know the name of this car. A Toyota BZ. That's an original name. EV. I'm not against electric cars, but I ain't paying a premium for one. This whale has been bounced around the mall about 6 times. It used to be in the middle of a fountain, which was more appropriate. Archaeology. Must be some kind of little training school, maybe. It's got real ice in it. When I went to drop off my phone today to get the screen fixed, the guy says, oh, you know, we have to order a screen in. You have to come back tomorrow. And I'm like, you guys phoned me, told me to come in because you'd ordered the screen and it was in. Another two jewelry stores in a row here. I have my work phone too, but do you think I was smart enough to bring that, so at least I had some form of contact? What yummy things are at the food fair. I ain't hungry, but somehow I'm sucked into looking at the food fairs. Pretty much all the usual shit. Galaxyland isn't open yet. Still kind of self-conscious recording when people are around, but I'm getting better at it. I guess Galaxyland is fixing to open right away. It must open at noon. I guess this is not just a mall, it's an entertainment center too. This mall is getting pretty old already. Phase 1, which was that way, is when did it open? 1981 or something? So it puts it like 45 years old. I guess they just keep evolving. I have to laugh at that Games Workshop store. It's like guys in there painting figurines from Lord of the Rings or something. It's like Big Bang Theory all over in real life. So far I've seen like 3 barbershops. Which one do I choose, if any? So this is one of these wacky retro Volkswagen buses, I guess, if you will, or the, you know, like the 11 window or 13 window units back from the 60s. I think they're colossally way overpriced. Kind of neato though. At least with the new ones, your feet aren't quite in the crash zone anymore. Let's go down Bourbon Street here, if this is what they still call it. It's basically a bunch of restaurants and bars. Well, they still got a comedy club in here. Didn't used to be called the Comic Strip though. Ooh, everything smells good down here. Still got the old spaghetti factory. Five and Dive. That used to be like a piano sing-along bar back in the day. Another Volkswagen. It's a pretty large SUV. Atlas. They all look pretty typical. All these SUVs almost look the same. Like, we have a CRV, which almost looks the same as a Toyota RAV4, and I think the Mitsubishi. All of them just kind of look the same. You know, as much as I think these cars are kind of cool and kind of sexy, they're really not for me. You'd probably watch me spend 10 minutes trying to get in and out of it. This used to be the classy food fair. Still trying to keep it so with the marble floors and chandelier-like lighting. Seems weird to stick a retail store in the corner of it though, but probably get lots of foot traffic. Heaps of chow mein there. I think if you want to get a good mall walk-in, you're best to come in the middle of the week, early in the morning, maybe like at 9. A lot of these places have been in the same spot for years though. Love me some Swiss Chalet. Quality's gone down a bit though. You see on Skip the Dishes, all these places come up for delivery. I think that'd be a colossal pain in the butt for delivery people to have to come into the mall to get food for somebody. The old submarine ride's long gone. Apparently you can rent a swan now. They used to do diver training in here. Oh, I see the mini-golf course still exists. As much as some things change, other things do not.
Well, makeup hair.
Okay, I think that's barbershop number 4. So many different little offshoots here you forget exist. Huh. Bingo parlor, I didn't even think that existed anymore. And I'm sure you don't call it a bingo parlor anymore either. My wife and I did a wine tasting here. It was actually a wine course a few years back. And I remember nothing. Other than the lady kind of criticizing my wife on her wine choices. Apparently my wife's a cheap drunk. Okay, that took about a half hour to do the lower floor. Let's get floor number 2 done now. There, I believe, used to be meeting rooms for the hotel, like conference breakout rooms. Well, let's see if we can get up to the 3rd floor. Yeah, all the conference rooms here. Still kind of fancy up here. That'll take you down to the hotel. Don't tell anybody, but a nice private washroom up here. View of the hotel. I don't know what the rooms are like anymore. They used to have theme rooms, and I assume they still do. Okay, let's get back to the mall experience. It's almost like it's a secret space up here. I imagine a lot of times you can't get in here. The doors are probably secured. Okay, let's hit the mall again. And to my credit, I have not been swayed into any of the food fair provisions. It's a nice sunny day out, but she's cold. While we're here, let's just go up to the theater and have a look. Doors might not be open, but they do have movies this time of day. They used to have a dragon that hung up there, and every hour or half hour it would blow off some real fire. That was pretty cool. Typical theater. I like to walk down and up the escalators as they're moving. It's not a ride, people. Huh. Might have to tell my mother-in-law about that. She used to be a big Elvis fan. Unless that died when he did. Oh. Over here, let's check out. These signs show the different theme rooms. Up there's where you get to the ballroom. Oh yeah, they still have this chapel here. You can get married in the mall. Okay, Polynesian room. Space room. Dinosaur room. And the camping room. That one's existed for a long time, where you could sleep in the back of a truck. It's like, okay. I have a truck. Never wanted to sleep in the back of it without a canopy on it, but my views are changing on that. I don't need to pay no $500 a night for it though. Better view of the pirate ship. They still have that marine life thing over there too. Back in the day when this place opened, there used to be a cage, if you will, with bears in it and different exotic animals, so-called exotic animals. And I think from a animal perspective, it was kind of cruel. So they ended up getting rid of that. Looks like they still have sea lions though. One in the back over there, sticking his nose up. Good old water park. This has been here for 40 years as well. When I was like 16, 17 in Calgary, that was the big thing, was a wave pool at the rec centers. That one still exists, so still a popular thing. Plus they have all the water slides in there too. Upper level so far isn't as traffic-y as down below. This area here, I'm not sure if it used to have a name for this section, but this is more of the high-end stores. I am finding videoing in here is that some people look, but for the most part, people don't give no never mind that you're walking along with a camera. So many people walking around talking what looks like aimlessly, but they've got their earbuds in and talking to somebody on the phone. They have improved their washroom amenities too. There's a lot more of them than there used to be. Some of them seem cleaner too. The one I was going to go into by the Fantasyland Hotel was disgusting. Most of the side quests will be on our return trip, I guess. I miss those guys. They've been there forever, since the mall opened. Oil rig workers. This being oil country. This must be the place to come with your babies too. Just to get the hell out of the house, I'm sure, when you've got a newborn. This is the rec room. Let's just pop in here and see what we can see. Basically a big entertainment facility, arcade and stuff. No shortage of noise in here. They used to have a place called Red's in the mall, and I think this is the reinvention of it. All kinds of different games. Riding or driving games always used to be my favorite. Jubilation's Dinner Theater still exists. We've gone to that a few times, but we still prefer the dinner theater at the Mayfield. I miss me a good old-fashioned department store like Sears and the Bay. Used to have Eaton's at one time, and Zellers. Zellers was kind of a discount type store, but all those things that have come and gone. It's always nice to go into a store where you could buy a wrench and a wedding dress and an appliance. Bought many appliances from Sears. This Chan International Model and Talent place has been here forever. I guess people think they can be the next rising star, so they can be learned there. Brick furniture store. Down below, service desk and everything for the Toyota dealership here. Way back in the day, West Edmonton Chrysler, which is now Great West Chrysler Jeep, I think, used to have a dealership in here when the mall first opened, but apparently it didn't do very well because it only lasted, I'm going to say, a year or two. But the Toyota dealership, they went all in. It's got the service bays, it's got the showroom. I don't know what they do for used vehicles, but nobody wants used vehicles anymore. A record store. Back in my youth, that was the place to hang out, leafing through records. Okay, heading back towards the west end of the mall. Got a couple more side quests to go through, and Galaxyland is probably open, so we can have a look at that too. If you want peace and tranquility, this isn't the place to be. Starlight Casino. I'll just go in here a little ways. I don't know if they let you film in here. They do have like lounge entertainment in here sometimes, or maybe all the time, I don't know. Your typical casino. I guess this would be your adult version of a arcade. I don't spend much time in casinos because I find them to be just a waste of money. The house always wins, you know. I guess slot machines are the money maker. Very little in the way of tables in here. With the little bit of filming I did in there, I kept waiting for Joe Pesci to pop out and start beating me with a baseball bat. You think I'm funny? You think I'm a comedian to you? A little bit busier up here now. But I have found if you want to get people out of your way, just start coughing like your life depends on it. Ooh, you can smell the funkiness of TNT from here. No water in their fountain. Maybe that's why it's so stinky. Well, let's see if we can see some grossness floating around in a tank. Some of the cooked food smells delish. I like some of these buns that are filled with almond paste. Water or winter melon pastry. Hard pass. Coconut buns, those are good too. Ooh, that looks good. I think Mundane Man's just hungry. They do have good baked goods here though. You know, I wanted something, but I'm resisting. My willpower is low, though. Whew. Smells like the ocean here. Live tilapia. What in the ever-loving God is that? Okay, after seeing the fish market stuff and smelling it, my appetite has gone away. I'm not a big seafood guy. That was TNT Market. Very popular. I am getting that heel spur again in my left foot. I must get to a podiatrist. How come there isn't one of those in the mall? For all I know, there is one somewhere. Creepy little hallway to get to the bowling alley. Let's have a look. Freaky. I think down here is where Ed's used to be, and they've just maintained the bowl, or not Ed's, Red's. And they've just maintained the bowling alley. Ooh, and an escape room too. That goes down to the main level. Oh yeah, that used to be Red's. And I think the rec room kind of replaced that. No bowling for me today. Okay, so we're just about back to our starting point. So I think I've been at it for an hour and a half. One thing we haven't seen yet is Galaxyland, so let's check that out before I see if my phone is ready. Good God, you can't swing a dead cat without hitting a phone kiosk or a phone accessory kiosk. Crazy. It's been about 20 years since I've been in here. Day pass, 64 bucks. Holy lightning. You better be in here from dawn till dusk for that kind of money. These look like the little kiddie rides. Used to be the big roller coaster, long since gone. That's pretty high up there. The anticipation of having your lunch come back up again. Thank you. This is the one my son nearly fell out of. He was like 6 or 7. He was not happy about that. The Cootie Coaster. That don't sound right. Swing ride was more my style. Obviously not working. And I was about to get angry about these kids running around in front of me, and it's like, Mundane, man. That's what this place is for. It ain't for you, buddy. Well, that's it for this little inside walk at West Edmonton Mall. Avoided the cold weather and just killed time while I was waiting for my phone to be fixed. Ended up doing over 12,000 steps. I didn't use Runkeeper because I'm not sure Runkeeper works very well in places like a mall, but I didn't try it anyways. But good day, did work up a sweat, and got a good tour of the mall that I haven't seen for really many years because I'm hardly ever in here. Until the next one. And my phone is back to its beautiful self. Just don't drop it again. I think that you only get one free screen replacement, and then after that it's like 25 bucks or something like that. My phone plan is up in December and I'll probably drop that protection, so it's kind of expensive.